Let's start with the concept performance. What do you mean by performance? See, we can refer this particular term performance, or basically we can use this particular term performance in many situations. We can tell an organization's overall performance, we can tell a particular department's performance, we can tell a particular employee's performance, or we can basically summarize the human resource, the performance of the entire human resource in the organization, right? So basically, in general, when we talk about in employee point of view or in human resource perspective, basically performance is the output delivered by the human resource in an organization, right? Leave organizational performance. Organizational performance means the output of the organization. Leave that. Now we are talking about human resource performance, right? So performance generally refers to the output that is delivered by the human resource in an organization, right? Now this particular performance that is given by or performance that is generated by the human resource in an organization will further have an impact on the overall organization's performance. Now this is basically performance in general sense. The output that is given or the output that is delivered by the employees or the human resource in an organization is generally termed as performance. Basically, in any organization, employees are given certain targets, right? That is basically a job, right? That is basically how the organization system works, right? Each and every employee has his own targets. Now these particular targets are generally referred as performance standards. That means the expected outcomes from the employees or the expected outcomes from the human resource in an organization are generally termed as performance standards. Now these expected outcomes or the performance standards set to the human resource in an organization can have two different components or two different things or standards related to two different things. Now the performance standards set to the human resource in an organization are basically, see, in simple terms, if I am the CEO of an organization and I have certain number of employees. Now me as a CEO of the organization setting performance standards to them may include standards in two different aspects. Now I can give them performance standards or I can give them targets related entirely to results. That means let's take an example of a sales guy. If I'm CEO of a company, I can call a sales guy and tell that, see, I'm giving you a target of selling 100 mobiles per month or 1000 mobiles per year. In this way, that is one aspect where I am setting the performance standards to the employees in entire results point of view. Now there is this behavioral aspect or performance standards related to behaviors. Like, let's take the same example. I am the CEO of the company and there is this sales guy. Now I can tell him that, see, your monthly target or yearly target related to sales is this. That is the results component. Now I will also tell that, see, we have been observing that you are coming to office late, or we have been observing that you are mean to your customers sometimes. Now try to improve that. The next time we are going to have a meeting, or the next time we are going to have a discussion relating to your performance, we should also see a positive change in your behavior towards your colleagues or in your behavior towards your customers, or in your office timings. The change in your office timings, you should be coming on time to the office. In this way, all these things relate to the behavioral component. So basically what I'm trying to tell is, see, performance standard in any organization can include either the results aspect or behavioral aspect, or in some cases both. Okay, so this is basically performance and performance standards. Right, now let's move to the name of the concept, performance management. See, till now we are clear about what do you mean by performance in general, and how in organizations this particular performance is managed through performance standards. That means basically in organization, every human resource or every employee is given certain performance standards, and it is expected that they deliver that particular performance standards. Right, now moving to the concept performance management. Now what do you mean by performance management? See, when we started with this particular entire subject of human resource management, what did we discuss when we when we tried to find the answer to the question, what do you mean by human resource management? We told that in simple terms, human resource management means managing the human resource in an organization in an effective as well as efficient manner, right? Similarly, performance management means the management of the performances of the human resource in an organization in an efficient and effective manner. Right, now see, this is the basic concept of performance management in simple terms. I have given each and everything in simple terms. Now, basically, this particular performance management is considered as a strategic tool to organizations, and also this particular performance management is a process. That means it follows a sequence of steps. Okay, now Let's move to the theoretical, definitions so that you could use them as reference, and then we will move on to the further concepts. Now let's get with the theoretical definitions of this particular performance management. You're clear, right? We told what do you mean by performance in general. The output that is delivered by the human resource in an organization is generally termed as the human resource performance in an organization. Now I also told that, see, this performance can be viewed from different aspects. You can tell that, the employee's performance, the organization's performance, the entire human resource performance in an organization, a particular department's performance. But here in this particular subject of human resource management, we are talking about, human resource perspective. Okay, so we are talking about the performance of the human resource in an organization. Okay, now we also told that in organizations, basically human resource are given certain targets related to their performance. Okay, now these targets are generally referred as performance standards. Now the performance standards that are communicated or that are expected to be achieved by the human resource in an organization can relate to, either the results or either the behavior or both. Okay, now till here we saw the basic, general understanding related to what do you mean by performance. Now we move to performance management, where we told that, see, in simple terms, performance management is a process where the performance of the human resource in an organization is managed in order to utilize the human resource in an organization in an efficient way and an effective way. Now managing the performance of the human resource in an organization so that, they are utilized, in an efficient and effective manner, definitely has an impact on the overall organization's performance, right? Now see, when you're concentrating on improving the performance of the employees or improving the performance of the human resource in an organization, you're indirectly contributing towards, improving the performance of the overall organization, right? That is the thing that you have to keep in your mind. Now let's move to the theory, where we will be looking at the definitions of performance management just for your reference. The seventh unit, performance management, and the first part today we'll be talking about the, introduction and concepts relating to performance management. Now let's start with the definition of performance management. You understood all the basic things that we have, discussed till now, right? I just tried to give you the basic understanding of the term performance, and in organization how is this performance treated, and what do you mean by performance management in general. Now performance management is defined as a strategic and integrated approach to increase the effectiveness of the organizations or companies by improving the performance of the people who work in them and by developing the capabilities of teams and individual contributors. So we are telling that, see, this particular thing called as, or this particular concept called as performance management is a strategic tool that is used by the organizations in order to increase the overall efficiency or effectiveness of the organizations by concentrating on improving the overall performance of the human resource in an organization. Okay, that is one of the definition of performance management. Let's look at the second definition of performance management. See, performance management can be defined as a systematic process. That means it's a process which involves a sequence of steps to improve the organizational performance by developing the performance of the individuals and the teams working within an organization. The same thing but conveyed in a different manner. Now it is a means of getting better results from the organization, team, and individuals by understanding and managing their performance within a framework of planned goals, standards, and competence requirements. So this is here what we are telling is, see, basically this particular concept of performance management is a sequential process, or it is a systematic process. Okay, now this is a systematic process whereby the same thing as the previous definition, the overall organization's efficiency or effectiveness is improved by concentrating on the improvement of, the overall, performance of the human resource in an organization. Now we are actually telling that, see, all this thing is done by, concentrating on the organization's performance, the team's performance, the individual's performance. That means the overall performance. Okay, now this is the basic definition of performance management.